So today kind of solid day. I request my first payout in one account, and in one more account I about to request my payout. I'm up to $100, like 2% in my 10K. So in a matter of if I secure like more than $50, like if I secure more than 250, I can go for a payout. So once I get my payouts, so after that I'm gonna play a different plan, different game. Like I have a plan to uh, I have I want to play a beautiful game. Everything should be pre-planned, and there is nothing else besides that. I don't want to execute some random positions, add some random pyramiding things, nothing like that. I have to trade with the proper game plan, proper rules in place. So yeah, this that's pretty much it with the problems. So I successfully passed two profams, so and I still have three more. And in 50K, I'm about to pass my first phase. It's a matter of 2% left. But in E8 100K and Alpha Capital 100K, it's not in a good condition. Uh, I was um, I was um, I was lost a lot during my earlier days. So it wasn't a complete drawdown. Almost 9%, almost pretty close to blown the accounts. So I have to be very careful and cautious when it comes to trading that account. I have to get consequent, what I said. I have to get consecutive winning days to build that account to a certain level where I can um, trade with some good confidence without getting any fear or fear or something like that. Okay, that's pretty much it. So today I was super bearish. Sorry, not a bearish. Supposed to be bearish, but unfortunately I bullish. So the reason being that I'm gonna go over that in very quickly. Like it's the daily kind of the Monday low. This is the weekly low. So what happened here is I can go all the way towards the. I can go to 4 hours. So what happening? So just 4 hours. So what happened here is last day it's kind of once it sweep the Friday low, it's kind of keep on going higher, go all the way up to this fair value gap. It's kind of rejecting. So this is where I execute my sell entry, but it didn't stick with that. Um, and then price what happened from all the way down inside the discounted level. It's keep on going higher, and the fair value gap still holding the price, pushing lower. Clear out the Monday low, clears out the weekly low. Then it start to give some reversal towards this imbalance. This is 4 hour time frame. This is a 1 hour time frame. After this is the Asian range. After sweeping the Asian range high inside this fair value, it start to sell off. There is no pullback. It's a strong sell all the way up, all the way down towards the Monday low, and the weekly low. Monday low has been taken. Here I just attempted a buy entry, but it didn't work. There is no entry, to be honest. It's a kind of very choppy thing, but I anticipated once I get the flip in 5 minutes. I thought it was an entry, but it didn't. It's just a manipulation. Once I identify the M50, didn't I'm gonna go over that quickly. Give me a moment. So this is a weekly low. Once that low has been swept, it's kind of rebalanced to this whole swing. So this is a whole swing, and we do also have one fair value gap, which is a which is what which is an inversion, which is clearly acting as inverse. After that, weekly low sweep, weekly low uh, has been get taken. It's come all the way down towards the inversion. So for this whole swing, this is the last value. It most probably acting as inverse. That's the probability of acting as inverse is high. So we can expect that. So this is kind of 15 minutes. What happened here? This is where I anticipate the first entry. This is the equilibrium level under the H1 fair value gap of this whole swing. So once the previous day low has been taken, once the price kind of forming some sort of structure here. In lower time frame, I got the structure shift, fair value gap, flip, everything, but that is not displacement, to be honest. As soon as I identified this fair value gap getting respected, as soon as I identified the big flip, big down close candle, I closed my position very quickly. I'm not even wait for that stop loss to hit. I was like, it's kind of good. Last low sweep. If this is going to be the significant swing low, this is a flip of the earlier. If it flip and close above this range, that would be the great thing. That would be that what I want. I can expect the target. This was my target when I was here. But what happened here is price beautifully respecting this range and give very big down close candle. After identifying that, I was like, nope, this is not something that I like to see. So I just closed my position. This is my first position. In M5, it would be even clear. So this is the place where I and this is there is no structure, bro. There is no structure. To be honest, this is kind of equal low. There is no structure, nothing here. And there is no I don't find what the hell is that? This is the clean model, right? In M5, M1, this is a clean model. What is that in MM1? Do you see any clean? This is the clean model, like the flip, structure shift, displacement, everything has been in aligned. What does that mean, bro? What does that mean for you? It's not even a it's this is a significant swing low. This is a significant swing low. After break, there is no displacement, there is no fair value gap, there is no structure, there is no bias here. It's you can clearly see the weakness of the bias. It's engineering the liquidity all the way up to that fair value gap. Once it tap the fair value gap, it's showed that strength, the bearish strength, the seller strength. When it's a clean, weak candle. Once it tap the range, once it tap this fair value gap, it's kind of start to sell off aggressively. So this is where I got it up, identified this stuff, and 5 minutes kind of yeah, it's kind of like okay, fine. I identified this flip. I identified this as structure shift. I identified this flip, so I was super confident to see the price to reach this high. Once I identified the M5 hourly gap holding the price, big down close candle, I was completely out from the market. Then once I see that once I see this candle, I close my entry without thinking twice. After that price keep on going lower, failed to clear out the weekly low, rebalance to the 50% level. 5 minutes holding the price pushing lower, come all the way down. Tap the what is that? Tap the inversion after clears of the weekly low. So after clear out the weekly low, it tap the inversion, go all the way up, tap this breaker, tap this in fair value gap, start to sell off again. Once it reach this inversion, now it start to give. It's not only inversion, it's also daily fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, and it's clearly sweep all the liquidities. How many liquidity has been taken? One, two, three liquidities has been taken. So we can expect a potential buy. So as soon as I identify the entry pattern in 1 minute I entered, but in 5 minutes I can clearly explain you very clearly. This is the clean sell after sweeping the Asian high. It's kind of big flush to the downside. There is no healthy pullback. There is no retracement, nothing. So it shouldn't be like that. It should give some pullback. I knew that. All I wanted to see is just wait for that moment to happen. As soon as this value are getting flipped, I was super confident, but I didn't wait for this thing to happen. I identified it in 1 minute. It's 1 minute is pretty clear. Here it's kind of like flip the fair value gap, created this imbalance, and come all the way down. Engineer the liquidity sweep, structure shift, again a fair value gap, holding, fair value gap, holding, go all the way up to my target. But I didn't hold my position to this point. I closed my position around this area. Once this high has been taken, not even this, bro, not even this area. Very close, right? Very quick profits. 1 is to 1.5. If I'm not wrong, I anticipate the take profit should be this. I knew that for sure because there is nothing in 15 minutes. There is no family ups here. The only family up in 15 minutes is clearly flipped, as you can clearly see. This is the only family gap which respected which kind of holding the price, pushing lower, close out the first leg. Now it's clearly flipped this imbalance and flipped this imbalance. Every imbalance has been flipped. So the obvious target is going to be this side. There is no parallel gap inside this range. So this is a whole swing. This is going to be the equilibrium level, if I'm not wrong. If equilibrium level, and this is the parallel gap. 50 to 60 range. That is where the market start to consolidate again. In M15, you can clearly see the recent parallel gap flipped and come all the way down, and that flipped parallel gap clearly holding the price engineered, swept last candle, sweep the low and keep on going higher, flip the fair value gap which respected earlier, which got ran through, no longer respected, go all the way up. This is in M15. If I move on to M1, you're going to be mind blowing, bro. Yes, M1 is very clear. So as soon as price come, I didn't like as soon as price reach, as soon as price clears out this low, weekly low, come and tap this inversion, go up, come all the way down, close of this low. After close of this low, what happened? Clean market maker buy model, low, high, clean low, significant low, right? Clean low, clean high, swept, clean structure shift with big displacement. So this was my first entry. I am not in wait for the final gap to tap. That's a fantastic thing that I did today. What happened? Sweep, inversion, big displacement with structure shift. So I execute my first position here, put the stop at this low, expecting this finally have to hold, expecting price fail to close below, but price not even come to this fair value gap. It remained unfilled. So after that, what happened? This is a M5 fair value gap, and I closed my first position around this range. I not even hold my position here. I closed my first position here. It's kind of scalping, not even hold my position. Then I re-enter. I knew was the fact that I most probably come to this point, so I can re-enter. So with that ideology, I close my position here. But the thing is, if I projected this target, this was my 2 to 2.5. So I should hold my position at least 2 to 2.5, but I didn't. If I hold my position to this point, then it would be 2 to, sorry, 1 is to 2. Still, since I closed here, it was not 1 is to 2. It's very earlier. And once the price print this equal lows, sweep the low one more time inside this 5 minutes imbalance. It is not, but also this is also a equilibrium level of this whole swing. Engineer the liquidity inside the 5 minutes. Swept one more time. This is where I get the SMT. During that time, Euro USD printed lower low, higher low. Here it's printed lower low, higher low, like higher low, lower low, or there I printed the opposite thing. So again, it's printed the same damn thing, structure shift. So after clear out this liquidity, it's structure shift, create these imbalances and come and tap. And as soon as the price gives a beautiful reaction, I enter my position here, put the stop at this low, expecting higher prices, especially to this point, but I didn't hold my position to this point. By the time like 2 o'clock, it hit my take profit, but I closed my position after it's closed out this and this high. I pretty much closed my position here. I closed my positions here. Yes, I knew that it was not a fair value gap in M15. I don't need to afraid about. I knew that it's going to be the target at least this levels, and this level is going to be the target. I knew that. I was confident with that. I projected that, but I failed to hold it. Since this was my first payout, so I don't want to hesitate. I don't want to do anything um insignificant. So that's the reason why I closed it. I have a plan to hold my what 50K funded account. If I hold the trade, it would give a decent profits for me. At least it's almost past my phase one. I closed my profits exactly. So I closed my profits exactly around this range. Here I closed my profits. I did not even hold my profits. I don't have the reason. I break even the trade, bro. To be honest, I break even the trade. I'm willing to hold my position to this point. If I just hold for 2 hours, it would be a good take profit. At least 1%, at least 2%, I guess. But since I closed my position around this range, I was like not even a good profit. It's like 1%. Just this catch. That's it. Around this range, I closed it. So you can clearly see market maker buy model inside the inversion after the big flush and flip all the fair value gaps. M15 and rebalance to this M5 imbalance. Tap, tap, engineer liquidity, swept, clean structure shift, big displacement, and there was one more fair value gap in M15 here. And I clearly know this is the clear engineered liquidity. So this is not a clear move, this is not a strong thing, but I still waited for that, bro. I knew that this is not a solid move, but there is one fair value gap created in M5. So as soon as I get the structure shift, I should have entered my position here, or I should have set my limit orders here. I should have entered my position here, but I instead of entering here, I wait too long and I entered here. I am a bit afraid about the 5 minute. I don't need to afraid. Now I telling that this is nothing. There is no family gaps here. This is just engineered liquidity. Like come all the way down, engineered, swept, structure shift, come on tap. You should have entered here, or else you should have entered here. This is be late. Late. It is fucking late. And I should put good lot here, but I didn't. So I executed with very minimum lots, and I closed my position very early. Here I just closed my position, bro. This is my take profit. I missed this much to the upside. My take profit was not even 1:1:3. Think about it. My take profit was just 1:3, bro. But my projected target, I at least need to hold my position is 1:2, bro. At least I need to hold my position to 1:2. That would be the optimal thing I can do. But I not even hold the position to 1:2, 1:3. This was my target. I close my position at 1:1. That's the only damn fucking thing I'm doing every single day. I'm not running my profits. I'm not willing to running my profits. I cut my profits. I cut my profits every single day. That's the reason why I'm not able to pass my challenges. Even though I catch good entries, good catch, I'm not holding my winning trades. That's the reason why I'm not passing any challenges. Not able to build my equity curve. So it's a kind of beautiful market maker buy model inside the market maker buy model. Sweep, structure shift, come and tap, flip this imbalance, flip all the fair value gaps, keep on going higher towards my willing target. So this is it. So in future, I have a plan to not change touching my stop loss, like doing some stop doing this kind of stupid things. I have to enter in the trade with good lot, and I have to closed it with good profits. I don't want to close with due to the PNL. I had to come up with a solid plan. Today I come up with solid plan, but I still this was my first payout, so I don't want to miss hesitate. So I don't wanna. And my first execution was a losers. It was not that great execution, so I was not in a good mind to hold the trade. I have to improve that confidence. I have to improve that confidence and the mindset of holding the trade by taking partials. So I have to take some partials, leave that runners towards my willing take profit. If not, at least to the decent level, like at least to 1:3 or 1:3.5. If it's not the thing, then I'm not going to make it happen, bro. It's not gonna work because I significantly cut the winners and build the losers. If I'm not able to or willing to hold my winners, then it would be a very big problem in this game. I have to run the show. I have to run this show by holding the winners by cutting the losers. This is the game that I should play in that way, in such way. But I'm not doing that, so I have to fix it up. So tomorrow I'm gonna trade. I do have some time to trade, so I wake up in the morning and I start trading. I have to come up with a solid plans, not doing some emotional, irrational things. So I have to wait for my setups to align and I execute beautiful trades. So yeah, bro, this is pretty much it for today. I'm gonna go over the trade in future, like tomorrow. Tomorrow I will come live and we can trade together. Bye.